This powerful ancient Hawaiian forgiveness technique has truly changed the game for me in my healing practices, and it hits all of the energetic points it needs to in order for you to fully let go and release this from yourself and fully forgive whatever person or circumstance or situation that you need to. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? My name is Sabrina and welcome to my channel where I teach you how to consciously create the most ideal version of yourself. Here we talk about everything positive mindset, mental health, inner healing, and so much more. And today I feel really inspired to talk about this forgiveness technique that has worked wonders for me. So if you like what you hear today, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to help out the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, this forgiveness technique is actually an ancient Hawaiian practice called ho'oponopono, and I will put it on the screen because it's kind of a weird word. But the practice is pretty much split up into like 4 segments and 4 parts to really hit all of the energetic points you need to in order to fully release it from yourself. So in order to do this practice, I want you to think of whatever person or circumstance or yourself even. Think of whatever it is that you'd like to forgive and write it down. Writing it down just really implements it into the subconscious mind and really helps your body and mind to piece things together and to make it a more powerful effect. So I always suggest writing it down. Or if you want to do a full-on forgiveness detox, you can write down all of the things that you need to forgive. And you know you need to forgive something when you think of a person or a circumstance or something that happened and you still feel some type of energetic charge. You still feel any type of sadness, resentment, bitterness, anger. When you feel any type of that, thinking about any situation, you know there is still something that needs to be healed. There is still things that need to be forgiven and let go of. So if you want to do a full-on detox, I've done this a few times and I love it. Write down all of the things. But after you've written that down, I want you to go to the first thing that you want to forgive and think of yourself in that time. Envision your past self of whatever you were going through, of whatever you were experiencing, and kind of like bring up those emotions again. Those emotions are still going to be in you. That's why we need to let go of them. So work on surfacing those emotions again in order for them to be released. So spend a couple moments just envisioning that past self, feeling those emotions that you're still holding on to, whatever anger, whatever resentment, whatever sadness, whatever it is that you're wanting to let go of. And then we're going to be going over the 4 segments. And these are 4 different sayings that hit 4 different energetic points that are going to release this situation or this person or whatever from you. And the first one is saying thank you. Thank you for the lessons this situation has taught me. Thank you for some type of growth or something positive that may have come out of the situation. And if you can't think of something positive that had come out of the situation, then you can say like, thank you for teaching me what I don't want to be like. Thank you for teaching me how I don't want to be treated. Thank you for teaching me to raise my standards and to increase my boundaries or whatever. Find something to be thankful for the situation. And there is truly a reason behind everything and a lesson behind any situation. And if you can't find that lesson, if you can't find that thing to be thankful for, that's okay. It just means you haven't fully healed from that yet. But saying thank you and truly meaning it is the first one. The second segment is saying I'm sorry. And this is meaning I'm sorry for holding on to this situation for so long and I am no longer allowing this to affect me. And you can repeat these things to yourself however many times that you need to. Sometimes I need to repeat it to myself quite a few times to truly feel the effects. And truly feeling it is where the shifts are going to occur in order to truly release it from yourself. So I'm sorry for holding on to this for so long. I am no longer allowing this to affect me. And the third one is I forgive you. And this is really forgiving the situation, forgiving what happened, forgiving the other person. If somebody hurt you or even intentionally hurt you, it can be really hard to forgive someone. But it's important to note that everyone is just doing the best they can with the knowledge and experiences they have had. So if someone is hurting you, if they cause some sort of trauma experience towards you, if they cause some sort of just negative experience in general towards you, it is because they were also affected traumatically. They were also affected negatively by something, by someone else, and they are only subconsciously projecting that onto other people. So you can understand that they were only doing the best they could at that time. They didn't know any better. They didn't know how to treat you. They didn't know how to talk to you. They didn't know how to fully love you to the capacity you needed. Or if you're working to forgive yourself, you can understand that you were also doing the best that you could. Maybe you hurt somebody else that you didn't mean to, or maybe you didn't treat yourself in the way that you really needed to. Maybe you didn't treat yourself with the respect you needed. Maybe you really treated yourself poorly or disrespected yourself or did something that you're just working to forgive yourself for. And so that goes hand in hand, is just realizing that everybody is just doing the best they can with the resources, with the knowledge, and with the experiences they have had. And understanding that is releasing that. And the fourth segment of this is saying I love you. And this is just sending love to the situation, sending love to your past self, sending love maybe to that person, just sending love to the situation in whole. And in doing this, you're really healing that wound that had happened in your subconscious mind when you held on to the circumstances. It created this pretty much wound in your subconscious mind, this thing that your subconscious mind is holding on to. And when you give it so much love, the feeling of love is actually scientifically really healing, and it disseminates that wound when you send it love. And so saying I love you and sending love to that situation, sending love to yourself, to that person, to that whole thing, is just truly the ending healing effect and the end all in order to fully just let it go. And something that I like to do in this too is seeing my past self in that circumstance being hurt, being upset, whatever it is, and just sending that version of myself so much love and being you know what, I love you no matter what. Even though this happened, I love you, and I'm sending this situation and you and all the people involved so much love, and it's okay. And in doing that, you really just fully let that go. So that is the 4-step process of this ancient Hawaiian Ho'oponopono practice. Thank you, I'm sorry, I forgive you, and I love you. And things that were really, really deep rooted, in my heart and in my mind, it took me a few times of going through this practice to fully release it. But after just one session, if it is something that is that deep rooted, you will definitely feel a difference even after just one practice of doing this. But you can do it over and over again if you need to. The max I've ever had to do this for something that was really, really, really instilled in me was just 3 times. That's how powerful this is. Usually for most things, it just takes me one practice of doing this, of feeling each 4 of those things to fully energetically release it for myself. And you will just feel lighter, and you're and then you know that you are fully healed from it when you can look back at that situation, look back at that person or that circumstance, and not feel any type of energetic charge. You just feel neutral. You just kind of accept the fact that it happened. And a lot of times you are actually grateful for that thing for happening, because then when you've truly healed from it, you can see the lessons that you needed to learn, and why that situation kind of happened for you, because everything is truly a lesson. And God, the universe, whatever you believe in, only sends you situations like that, negative situations like that, in order to teach you lessons, in order for you to grow and to mold you into the person that you need to become. So a lot of times I actually end up being grateful for these negative things that I was holding on to in the past. So that's the beauty of this practice. It is so powerful. It works so well. So let me know how you like it. If you do this practice, come back to this video and let me know in the comments how it worked for you. I would love to know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may want to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.